Happy Sunday, YouTube. It's Joanna. J. Marie. Thank you. This is J. Marie's Journey. But I just want to say happy Sunday to you. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I apologize. But of course, nevertheless, I come to encourage you as I'm encouraging myself. So let me just go ahead and jump right into the topic of this video. It's called Women That Love Too Hard. Or Women Who Love Too Hard. So basically, I'm reading this book with that title. And it has been like so amazing. And so it's uncomfortable reading this book. But it is really valuable to where I'm at in my life. So the last video I uploaded, it was titled as Dating What the... Yeah, I shared some stories in there. And I'm kind of at a place to where I don't want to date. I want to prepare myself for my king who God has for me. And for those of that you don't know, and everybody doesn't have to know, but I feel like God put it on my heart to share my journey because you never know who it may help or who may be going through the same thing. But I go to therapy. You know, sometimes I might go maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 times a year if it's necessary. I go see a therapist and we talk, and she's so wonderful and she's so amazing. And a lot of things she's helped me to identify, like a lot of the causes of like the failed relationships that I've had, not just with men, but with family members, with just friends in general. A lot of the pain and the issues I've had was because of the internal wounds I've developed from my childhood. So she recommended this book to me called Women Who Love Too Much. And it's by Norwood. And when I say I downloaded the Audible version or the audio version from Amazon or Amazon Audio. And I actually was able to download it for free because they had like this 30-day free trial and you get a free book. So I'm like halfway through the book, and the preface, as she's reading to you, it basically tells you, like, reading this book, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to basically, like, I was having anxiety reading this, like, just hearing some of the stuff that was going on in this book because it related to me so much. It even talked about like an educated woman, or like when you grow up. No shade to my family or anything, but I've kind of been taught and I've seen that most guys are not any good, or like the men that I've seen or whatever. I've seen them cheat on their wives, cheat on their women. I've been in relationships. I've been cheated on. I've had friends that's been cheated on, even male and female, you know. So I developed this mindset that men are no good. Like, all of them cheat. They horrible. And some women I know, you know, they say men are going to be men. You just got to accept it. The devil is a liar. I say that all the time. That's something I am not going to accept. However, this book talks about like women that believe that there are no good men. They settle for men that are needy. Because they feel like as long as this man needs me, then he not going nowhere. And I found myself to do that. Like, no shade, but be honest, I always felt like, dang, like, I won't say like they always like, they like financially needy, but like emotionally needy too. Or like depend on me for things like, I know can you help me with my resume? Or can you help me with my business plan? Or can you do da-da-da-da-da? Or can you cook for me? Or, hey, while you in there doing that, can you do that for me too? Oh, yeah, by the way, it just needy, you know? Or some guys I felt like I've dated had some issues that they were dealing with from their past. And they have to deal with the root of that situation as well. So we were like codependent on one another. And I just identified in this season that I have some issues that I need to get to the root of. okay? Because I don't want to be the woman that I've been, still dealing with pain and looking at, as the book claims, like sometimes women date men and they're like their medication to the wounds that they have within them. Now, I'm not saying this book is for everybody, but I'm going to say it's for me in this season. It's not for everybody. But I'm just identifying who I am and the reason that I'm this way and the addictions that I have, not even just to being with a man, but even it talks about overeating or maybe drinking or somebody that may have a drug addiction. All of those addictions are on the same level. They all have the same type of addiction. It's like not one greater than the other. It's just somebody that's dealing with an overeating issue or a addiction to food or addiction to men or addiction to drugs or addiction to alcohol. It's an addiction. Some of these are genetically driven. Some of these are from what people see as growing up. She also explains how we're addicted or we're driven to what we see, what we grew up with. And I was thinking, like, it's no way possible. Because I'm going to be transparent. My father, he had an issue with alcohol abuse. So I'm like, I would never date a man like that, or like you felt like you lacked attention and things of that nature, and that person may give you attention or not. I'm not saying that's my scenario, but I'm also giving you an example. I'm just giving you examples. Also, one of the scenarios that she gave that I can relate to is like seeing the arguing in the home. Like I saw my mom and my dad argue a lot or whatnot. Being in a relationship, she was saying like when you sorry, I had a call come in. When you see dysfunction in your family or in certain relationships, you take that as being okay. So when you're dating somebody and they come at you with like lies or like you arguing with them, or you feel like, you know how some people like, we done been through a whole lot. Like, yeah, where we got to throughout these years, it didn't happen overnight. We've been through a lot. Some people feel like they got to go through a lot with a person in order to validate their relationship. And I've been into certain situations to where it was like, I'm sorry. That's my lovely sister calling me. But I've been in certain relationships to where it was like, if it was going good, something was wrong. Like, he too good to be true. Like, he cheating or he doing something. So I find something to kind of like argue with him about, because it didn't seem like it was real, or it didn't seem like it was genuine, and we ain't had no problems. That's because of what I seen in my childhood. And she explains how like a child that saw healthy relationships, the first time they date a man and the man lied to them or they going through something, they bag away. Like, oh, I'm not dealing with this because this is not familiar to me. This makes me uncomfortable. Now, me seeing arguing and fighting and stuff like that, not physical fighting. I will be lying if I say I saw my parents fight. Not that. I saw them verbally fighting. That can sometimes be worse than physical abuse. Now, a person that never saw that, is not used to it, it's uncomfortable to them. I can handle it. Well, at least I felt like it was okay. It's something I can handle because I've seen it before. That's what I was used to. I wasn't used to just a perfect relationship. Well, no relationship is perfect, but just like a healthy relationship. So I just want to get to the root of the issues that I have internally and prepare myself for who God is preparing for me, because I don't want to take that in my marriage, because I'm claiming it. I'm going to be married. I'm going to have a good man that's not going to cheat on me, and I'm not going to cheat on him. And you know, as my pastor told me, that all men have the opportunity to cheat, but some men don't cheat because they value their wife. They value who their woman is. They adore them. And I'm claiming and I'm believing in God for that type of man. So right now I'm just going through this process of loving on me, getting me together. So I can be whole. And especially, I have a daughter. I have a child. I want to be the perfect example of a woman that she could ever see. I'm her mother. God created me to be her mother for purpose. So why would I not take advantage of that? I don't want her to deal with the same issues that I deal with. You know, and it comes from childhood. So right now, is my purpose. Well, right now is my season to get me together, not just for me, but for my beautiful child. So if you have a chance, ladies and men, because there's some men in there telling their stories as well, check out this book called Women Who Love Too Much. There's also that she talks about men who loves too much as well. So happy Sunday. Have a wonderful week. Make sure you stay encouraged and pray. You know, encourage yourself. Watch videos. Take some time out to look in the mirror and just tell yourself how beautiful you are, how strong you are, how loving you are, how you are loved beyond measure by the Most High. If you feel, if no one else, just remember that. No one can love you like you love yourself. It's a day-to-day process. Stay encouraged. Don't allow anybody to minimize who you are. Okay? Stay encouraged, and I love you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Have a good day. Until next time.